Hello everyone, today we are going to do an experiment on effects of auxin on root initiation of tapioca plant.
Before we jump right into the experiment itself, we should know firsthand what is this hormone auxin is all about. As the name implies, a plant hormone to be exact. Auxin is a plant hormone that regulates growth, particularly by stimulating cell elongation in stems. How about its function in plant? What does auxin does to plant? First of all, in the perspective of cell division and differentiation, auxin acts on the xylem and associated cells to suppress lateral bud development and to maintain apical dominance. This causes auxin to inhibit lateral branching and immerse itself in elongating stems upward. In the department of fruit development, auxin makes it possible for plant to produce parthenocarpic fruit, which is fruit that does not undergo fertilization. This means that there will be no seed in the unfertilized fruit. Thus, auxin is often used in farming seedless fruit, such as seedless grape. Finally, auxin triggers the formation of roots from cuttings, which will be displayed in our experiment later on. However, remember, too much auxin in the roots that is already growing will inhibit the growth of roots.
So, here we are going to prepare two vases in which we label one without auxin and one with auxin. Here we have the auxin hormone itself and a small cutting of few tapioca stem. First thing first, for vase with auxin, the stem should be dipped in water. And yes, make sure you dip the bottom part of the stem for root growth, not the top part. Dipping the stem into the water is necessary to ensure that the auxin will stick perfectly on the stem, and then you can proceed to dip it into the soil. As for the next vase, in which no auxin is needed, you can just dip the stem in right away. Make sure when dipping your stem into the soil, there is spaces in between your stem. Lastly, make sure to water your soil thoroughly so that your soil receives the proper amount of nutrients for root growth. We are going to come back in another 3 weeks for results.
After 3 weeks, the stem treated with auxin shows a tremendous growth of their roots and significantly different when compared to the stems that is not treated with auxin, with less roots.